Okay, who we got here today with us, ma'am and sir?
My name's Michelle McDowell Smith, and this is my husband, Toby Smith, and this is my artwork.
This is your artwork, which is beautiful.
Thank you.
So you yourself painted this, correct?
I did.
What was the thought process as this magnificent masterpiece was created now?
Do you ever have a moment when you almost get like goosebumps and you think, I'm going to remember this forever? Like you just know. It's kind of capturing that feeling. The title's Forever in the Foothills, and it's about like they're sharing stories and sharing cake and sharing a moment that then hopefully they're making a memory that will then last forever in the foothills. And my husband Toby, he writes poetry for the work. After I finish, he puts it into a beautiful poem, and then they're intertwined together forever.
I noticed that in all of your artwork, which is magnificent, I've never seen it, you have a lot of things going on inside of the artwork itself.
I do. It's collage and acrylic. So I use old images, old engraving prints from artists from the 1800s, old poetry. Even in the cake, there's an old ad for cake flour, Betty Crocker's softest silk cake flour. So I put all those papers in and images to help tell the story of the piece and add to that narrative. And then after all the collage work is done and the papers are sealed to the canvas, it's an entire painting on top of all of those papers. I use acrylic, and I do glazes of acrylic, and I use tiny little brushes, and I just paint into everything and bring it to life and give everything color.
You know, I was talking to your husband a little earlier, and he referred to himself as the Robin of Mrs. Batman. What do you have to say about that?
I think that's silly. He doesn't give himself enough credit. Like, his poetry is gorgeous, and people love it, and it helps people connect with my work and, like, get deeper into it.
You know, I think it's a great tandem, you two, because as you know, as you write poetry, we visualize the words and you make the words come to life. I mean, that's wonderful, man.
That's exactly it.
So tell my audience, how can they learn more about you and your husband, huh?
Well, I've got a website. It's MichelleMcDowellSmith.com, and all of his poetry is on there and way more artwork than I could bring here.
She's also on Instagram. You can follow her at Michelle McDowell Smith.
And I tell you, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of TLC Talk Love and Communication, if no one told you they love y'all today, Tlc Robinson loves you, man.
Thank you so much.
All right.